everybody, welcome back to JR Budgets and to week 3 of March's cash stuffing. I hope everyone has had a great week. I have had a really good week. Again, super busy at work, but it's just that time of year where we have to get like kind of projects closed out and kind of started off for like the end of the financial year. So without further ado, I am cash stuffing and I don't have the right denominations this week, so it might be like chopping and changing to get some change. I'm also back to the office next week, so our office has been fully refurbished and we're going to be back next week, so I will definitely be keeping travel money this week. But for now, I have 5 in coin, so 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 60, and then 81, 20, 40, 60, 82 to 20, 40, and 50 is 90. So €290 going in, and that is a cat jumping off the bed. But yeah, moving on into my sinking funds binder. So I have a little cheat sheet here to the side that I'm going to look at. So technology, if you know that meme, you know what I'm on about, is going to get a tenner this week. So that has 160, which it does. So I'm also going to skip right here to the back because my house is getting 25, so I'm going to put in 50 and take out 25. So that's that one done, and it should have 2475. So it has 2,000, 200, 300, and 50, 400, 450, 470, and 475, and that is WhatsApp chiming up on my laptop. So I'll just mute that to the side. Okay, let's skip back to where I'm going. Eating out. So I took money out of this on Friday. I met my friend for coffee, and I took out a tenner, so we got some coffees. So I'm adding in a 5 this week. So it has 100 in the bank already, and then I'm adding in a 5. So that is 105 into eating out. Get in. I'm also like, I have a loaf of bread in the oven that I baked while I'm baking. So I'm hoping that that doesn't burn while I'm recording this. Health is not getting anything, and it has 150. So I will leave it at that for now. And that can go in there. Cats, a 30. I've said I'm giving it 10, so I will, but I don't think I will. I will. I can come back and take it. Sorry, Cats has 130, and I will be buying food probably today, this evening, or tomorrow, so that will be greatly reduced by this time next week. So 130 at the moment for Cats. Clothing has 250. And it has had that since the end of November, and I haven't bought anything, so yeah, great. I might be going to like an outlet centre next week, so potentially we'll be spending some of that there next week. Home, I did take €20 out of this, so it had the other day, because I bought some bits on Amazon, so it has 120 quid, so I'm just going to swap it. So 120 quid with 100 in the bank. So I bought a couple of bits on Amazon yesterday even, so hopefully they're due to come on, I think they're due Tuesday. Books has 5 and it's not getting anything. Gifts has 100 and that is fully funded. Haircut, I am adding a tenner into. Oh, and I can definitely condense a little bit of this just to get some change for later. So I'll take back, I'm putting a 10 in, sorry. So I got a haircut the other day and it did go up. So I was usually paying 25, so it was 20 with a tip. So I paid 23 with a tip, the fiver tip. So it's 28, so I just kind of absorbed the €2 into buffer. So I'll take back 10 and add in 20. So that now has 20, 30, 35, and 40. We're going to go to a different person, so that's potentially why it was a little bit more expensive. But yeah, still good. Happy with that. Netflix is going to get 5 this week, so I can throw that there and take that, and then color in one of these. I will need to take money out of this soon because my Disney Plus is due like very soon. I think it's like due to like 26th or something like that. So that is Netflix, and that has 150, it has 200 quid, basically. So that is definitely enough to pay for Disney Plus. I think it's like 110, 120. And in my house, we did already. Perfect. So moving on to mine. Now spending money, I have nothing left in spending money and travel. So I didn't actually use any travel money, but I used it towards spending money. So I'm going to London in a couple of weeks' time, and I bought some bits on Vinted to be delivered to like a post office when I'm over there. So I spent, yeah, I got a few bits. So I'll show you them when I do get them. But for now, I will give myself, I'm going to give myself €50, seeing as I am back in the office. So let's do it this way. I'll do it that way for now, and I can take out change if I need to. So for spending, I do my Hoot Loot. So I roll a dice, which is number 3, which is an odd. So that is €5 so far going in. Let's roll it once more. And a 5, so that's a tenner. I'll do one more roll. 1, 15. Okay. So I can put in 20 to Hoot Loot and take out 5. So that's giving me €35 spending. So that's 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 150 is €240 going into Hoot Loot. So that can go back there, and that 35 can go in here. Okay, Fiver Friday is going to get a fiver. Let's cross off one of those. And that is that done. And I'm going to go back in here and just take some more change out of it. I'll take those 2 10s for a 20. Just because I don't have the change I need. Okie dokie. Moving on, tenner Tuesday gets a tenner, and I can cross off this, and I'm starting on the next line for tenner Tuesday. And I am not starting 20 Thursday yet. So I am going into Pixel Perfect, and would you believe I actually finally brought the other dice up that I wanted. So 3. Sorry, that is my travel money, which is 6. So I'm going to put in 6. I will keep the 14 for my travel this week because I am, like I said, back in the office. So I will definitely need it. So let's try to throw that in here first. I'll actually leave €1 out for scratching in a few minutes. So this has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's 26, 36, 86, 186 in Pixel Perfect. And I need to do 3 of, oh, how did that come out? Let's quickly do these. I won't even speed it up this week because there's no point because it's only 3. So I need to do a 2, a 2, and a 1. So unless this takes me way too long to do. So we have a 2, and a 1 this week. So I suppose in a way, this one got like kind of a bit of a boost since I was working from home for like a couple of months while they were redoing the office in our office. So yeah, great. Okay, that's Pixel Perfect done. I am on the random scratch card, and I'm afraid to scratch this big massive one because I know there's going to be so many behind it. So I will go with, actually, okay, I've started this, but I'm not going to finish it. I'm going to do this one because it is St. Patrick's Day on Tuesday. And watch me get absolutely shocked. Okay, so it's a donut, which is a tenner. So let's cross off that, and let's take out 10 and put in 20, which now means that I have 20, 40, 60, €70 in the scratch off challenge. So I only have what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3 of those, and I'm afraid to scratch that because I know it's going to absolutely roast me. That one has been completed. So I am on Saveopoly. So last week I was on the save your phone percentage. So I'm rolling from here, and I have a 1. So save 10% of your food money shop. So that's like, because I contribute like towards rent, which encompasses that. I'm just going to put in like, I'll put in a tenner per week. So let's cross that one off and move on. So that has 40 euros, and I'm going to steal that 20 or that 2 tens and pop that in. See, it's all about like utilizing what you want for what you want. Okay, Mushroom Hunt Fund is a scratch off from Cash Cushion Budgets. So I will go with this one this week. And that is a red, which is a tenner. So I can put that coin back in. And I'm going to write these in again because they looks like they have rubbed off. So what are we? €10 going into the Mushroom Hunt Fund. So let's throw it back in here first. You can always tell that it's like one of my cash things is always just like so all over the place and like chaotic. But yeah, it is what it is. This is getting a tenner. So it has 20, 40, 50, 55 and 50 already. So €105 in that one. And that is it for that binder. So moving on to travel then, which is the binder I always love to stuff. I was going to say scratch, but stuff. What am I on about? Okay, so I am going to put a €10 into the baggage claim, which means baggage claim is completed. So I can throw €10 in here. So let's put back 10 and take that 20. So that has 20, 40, 60, 70, 75 and 50 in the bank, so 125 in Passport to Success. And next week I will be moving on to the Sunnies, so that can be popped back in there. And then Travel Fund is going to get, I'm looking at my where am I? Travel Fund, oh yeah, tenner. Sorry, that took way too long. So Travel Fund's going to get a tenner, so let's add in €10 into here. And oh yeah, speaking of travel, thank you to everyone who did leave a comment on my last video. So I was saying that I had money left over from India, like €700, that I didn't know what to do with it. So some people said to put it into travel, some people said to put it into house, some people said to put it into like a mix of both. So I still haven't fully decided, so I will stuff that when I do decide. But anyway, Travel Fund has 200, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So 250 quid in there, which is actually amazing. So I can cross off one more of these. And I love getting to the end of that. So I think when I do complete this, I will wipe it off and start it again. And I might up the value to like, I don't know, 20 or 30 or something like that. And then use this challenge to fund it. Similar to like what Iris Budgets does. Anyway, accommodation is not going to get anything for now because I want to finish the travel to start doing accommodation. So that's this one. And again, love this one because it is the like heat reactive one. But anyway, I digress. London is not going to get anything. It has money, but it doesn't have money. So I'm just going to quickly gloss over that. Passport, which is for the passport card, I'm going to put in a €5 this week. So I actually think that has what, 20, 30, 35, 40. This actually has enough for it now, but I will just finish it out. Because I think it's €35, but I'm not sure if that includes postage or not. So yeah, 40 quid in that one. And then that's that binder done. God, I am powering through this today. What, 15 minutes in? 14 and a half minutes in? Because the first like 30 seconds was me swearing a lot, so I did cut it out because I pressed the wrong button and then something happened. Anyway, I am waffling. So Christmas is going to get €15 this week. So that is this one here. I still need to clean this off, but I keep putting it on the long finger. So 15 is this one here. add that in. Oh, that's 25. Snake. So yeah, that is those ones done. So what are we now in Christmas? 100, 200, 260, 290, to 320, 335, 340, 50, 60, 70, 80. 380 quid in Christmas already, which is like absolutely amazing. Okay, on to, this is going to be next, but on to the monthly challenges. So I am working on March, so I'm going to do €20 into that this month, this week even, and then I am going to do 2 clovers of the 4-leaf clovers kind. So that is those ones done. So then I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65. Is that right? 20, 40, 50, 60, 65. And then I have, I feel like I could be missing something in there. Oh yeah, and then I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, that's correct. Sorry. So yeah, that will be completed over the next couple of weeks. So then, what have I left? 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So I also did take money out of this binder this week. So I spent Mother's Day. So I had a tenner left in Mother's Day. So I spent like 40 quid, and that was just getting some flowers for my mum and my granny. And then I'm actually going to take this out and put it back to the bank because with what I ordered from Vinted, it didn't actually cover for my spending money. So I'm going to take that and put it towards myself because, yeah, why not? Brother, so I spent my brother's money. There was €30 on there, so his birthday is next week, so I spent that. Easter is what I am working on at the moment, so I can add just a £5 into this one. So let's cross out that. And I can smell the bread as well. It smells delicious. So it's been in probably, what, like 20 minutes at this stage, I want to say. Sorry, Easter has 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So I only have a tenner left in that to bring it up to 50. That's just to get like, show a couple of Easter eggs for like, I don't know, the neighbours and our kids and all that. My aunt is fully funded, and her birthday is in May. My dad, he's going to get 10 this week, and his birthday is also in May. So he's 50, 20, 30, 40. So that's €90. And then Father's Day is after that. Then my mum, and that's kind of it for that binder. So what have I got left? I have €35 left. So do I put the 35 into the box, or do I put... See, I always do this where I have like... oh, and it's just started raining as well. So apologies if it's very dark, because it got very dark all of a sudden as well out there. Okay. Let's go back in here. And let's do another... Oh, I could start this. Or I could do another scratch one here. Okay, let's do another scratch here. Since I started this one, let's do it. That's a £5, so okay, that's grand. Okay, so that's 5. Let's do this one as well. Okay, it's just a flower, so that's another £5, so that's 10. Okay, so next week I can do the big one. It's the big one. Okay, so I can get a tenner. Let's see if I can throw in the... Yeah, I'll throw that in. Take that out, I should say, and throw in the 20. Okay. Then I have 15, 20, 25. Okay, let's do 25 into the box. Let's do it. And what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to keep the 20 as my spending money, and then put in the 5 because I'm in the office, so I'm probably going to end up spending just silly money on coffees and stuff this week. But anyway, so that's 25 going in here. So let's pop that in, and then we can cross off 15 and 10. 25. Perfect. There you go. Another cash shopping video from Jay or Budgets. Do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and let me know, have you any plans for Paddy's Day? Do you celebrate it? Is there like any parades where you are? I'm working. But I'm in the office, so I probably will pop down and just have a look around and see what's happening with the parades. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Have a great week ahead. I will be back tomorrow for a mini Monday. But yeah, have a good one, and I will chat to you soon. Bye.